What's up, everybody, all you beautiful humans? This is Dan here, coming at you with another good day, and soon to be changing that name to Local Community Connect. And what is Local Community Connect? So what I plan to do is connect the community to each other, to local resources, nonprofits, charities, events, fundraisers, anything that has to do within the, your local community. I want to be able to spread the word on those things, spread awareness and, get people involved in their community, show them, easy ways to get involved. Even if it just may be, donating to a certain shelter or nonprofit or, whatever they, their values and their, point them to. So, but I'm here at Aldi right now. I have $13 to my name. I am technically homeless. I live in a garage, which I'm grateful for. But I don't have that normal home situation. I just got here. I locked up my bike, and this guy, he's locking his bike up too, and he told me, like, man, people just steal these things all the time around here. And I've already had one stolen. This is my second bike, and my first one was $3,000 from Pedigo, and this was about $1,000, and really it was like the last $1,000 that I had. But to do what I want to do, which is, this channel, and just serve my community, and mainly targeting the like homeless or just people in need, or maybe people who are about to be homeless. I want to get to know my community and see how I can help them, and then include others, get others involved and do the same thing. So but anyways, I got $13. I'm here at Aldi. I'm gonna buy some lunch meat, some just basically sandwich making materials, bread, cheese, meat. Pretty simple. Maybe some bananas, just anything I can afford with that $13. I'm gonna feed myself because I'm pretty damn hungry right now. And then I'm gonna make some sandwiches, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, tomorrow I will go out and give some sandwiches to some people, some hungry people. So it's gonna be fun. Stay tuned. All right, just got back from the store, and I think it was a success for sure. Had $13 to my name, and there we go, $12.84 right there. I got a loaf of bread, some turkey, oven classic turkey breast, a ramen, gotta have that, some breakfast, oatmeal. I got my little tea kettle over there that I can heat up, and some cheese, and luckily I had some mustard and mayo. So I got all the sandwich making materials. I am good to go. And this is my messy garage, my messy living space. It's like my artist lair / home. And I'm in the process of just getting organized with Community Connect. So like I said, I'm going to change the channel name to Local Community Connect. I'm just playing around with different things. This little guy. So yeah, I mean, you'll have a lot more information on it once I get all this locked and loaded, my mission statement and everything like that. So the plan, or the goal is to work towards getting my own nonprofit. And like I said earlier, my nonprofit, or what I'm trying to do here, what I'm trying to accomplish is I'd like to be able to go out and feed the homeless, every day, or 5 days a week or something like that. Figure out some type of schedule, and so they know where I'm going to be, and just make sandwiches, make whatever I have, and then initially it just might be me feeding them, but eventually what I'm hoping and going to be relying on is getting the community involved, and you know, have them to, you know, schedule like a pickup or something like that. I'll go pick up like food donations, you know, curbside pickup, or maybe I'll have a spot in the community where, you know, I stick around from 10 to 12 and people can bring by, you know, their food donations. And yeah, and this is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Last year I turned 40 on September 4th, and I made a conscious decision that I was only going to do what, you know, makes me happy, or, you know, that involves my passion or allows me to be creative. And that's what this whole thing is. And, you know, that's what I want to do. You know, that's what I want to convey out to, you know, anybody else out there struggling, you know, like, hey, like, what are some creative ways that we can, you know, improve the quality of your life if they want that. You know, if they don't, it's okay. You know, I'll give them a sandwich, or, you know, I'll feed them every day. You know, non-judgment, you know, unconditional love, you know, and just learn more about my community and learn more about the people within the community, and, you know, more ways to offer up help and encourage others in the community that are able to, that, you know, are in a position to, you know, find their own little tiny creative cause, and or join mine. You know, you want to help feed the homeless, let's do it. You know, like, let's create a team, and, you know, we'll all pick a corner in the community and just take care of all of Oxnard, you know, and that can spread to, you know, Ventura, and then, you know, Camarillo, and, you know, just, you know, before you know it, we're all over California. I tend to dream big, so you know, this is going to be the biggest nonprofit in the world, so get ready. And one last thing before I scarf down this sandwich, my content is pretty much going to be the same. I mean, as far as the direction that I'm headed, it's just going to be a lot more organized, and I'm going to try and, you know, learn some, you know, better editing tips. And I just want to clean the channel up a little bit, you know, kind of have like a, you know, every day that I post, I want it to be kind of like not scheduled, but what do you say, like kind of like an outline, you know, like, you know, I know where the day is going, you know, like the first couple hours I you know, get some content of me feeding the homeless, you know, and then, you know, next half hour I try to interview, you know, 3 people, just, you know, like on the streets of Oxnard, and, you know, just, you know, people who live out here, and try and get their, you know, just ask them like a couple funny questions, and, you know, maybe end it with like a serious question, like, you know, how would you end homelessness? Or, you know, how would you save the world, or whatever. And, you know, and there's so many more ideas that I have, you know, this is just like not even like scratching the surface. That's what, you know, all these boards are that I've written on. Like, there's just ideas galore. I've post-it notes, like ridiculous amounts of post-it notes I need to go through and just kind of, you know, figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be really, really cool. And you know, I really like, you know, not only do I appreciate it, but I could really use all your guys' feedback. You know, what you think, you know, tell me if it's lame, tell me it's lame. You know, tell me how I can improve. You know, obviously be kind, and that's, you know, that's what this is all about too. Just, you know, spreading kindness, you know, you know, random acts of kindness is another idea that I'll have to tell you guys about later. But yeah, I should be posting a short video every day, for the next couple weeks, just kind of giving little tidbits of what this channel is going to be about. And, you know, if you have any comments, suggestions, or whatever, you know, like, please definitely leave them in the comment section. Like and share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, you know, appreciate it. And, you know, I think the more people that, you know, I get connected to, and if I have, you know, clean, worthy content, you know, my intentions are, I hope, you know, that I may inspire others to kind of do, you know, the same thing, you know, when maybe they wouldn't have if they didn't see my video, you know. I know some of the videos that I've watched with, you know, people helping the homeless has definitely inspired me to do more, you know. And I didn't realize it, but a friend of mine mentioned, he's like, you know, he's looking at all my older videos and he's like, you've been doing this for like, you know, over 10 years. And in a sense, you know, just kind of, but it's always been geared towards the homeless and helping the homeless. And, you know, it's always just morphing. So, you know, but I think this is it. This is the final one, where it just kind of all comes together. So I'm really looking forward to it. Probably my launch date, you know, to really get going, you know, like, and I'll be filming content up until then. It'll be, you know, but I'm thinking of the 1st of August is going to be my launch date. And I will keep you guys posted about that. And yeah, you know, there's so much to talk about, but I want to keep these videos kind of short so I don't bore you. And you guys have a blessed day. Wish you all the best and rock on.